Hello gang, welcome back. If you've clicked on this video, you probably are wondering who is this person and what the heck are they going to talk about when it comes to worry? Well, let me tell you, worry is something I struggle with. If you've clicked on this video, you probably struggle with it too. Do you ever find worry can be debilitating or paralyzing or overwhelming? Because I definitely do. And I guess I've come to a realization of it's not about getting rid of the worry, because worry will be there, especially if it's something that's so automatic for you, which it is for me. But it's more about how to deal with the worry in the moments that it does come up. So some examples that I have is like worry and self-doubt coming up when singing in front of people or doing some type of group facilitation. So when I used to do open mics and stuff like that, I would get super anxious and worried right before, like all the thoughts, all the bad scenarios of like, what are people gonna think? People are gonna laugh at me. What if I mess up the words? What if I choke on my song? Like, what if I trip? Like, what if I start crying? Like, all of these things. And that obviously is very overwhelming to have all those thoughts right before you're gonna go and like sing in front of people. But I guess what helped me, and I didn't realize it was something that helped me and it still helps me now, was basically just talking myself down, of finding like a private space away from like people, or going to the washroom, like an individual washroom with a mirror, and just like talking to myself essentially like it's gonna be okay, and reminding myself why I'm singing in front of people, why I'm at the open mic, which for me, I mean, everyone's reason is different, but for me, it was because I really enjoy singing and I really like connecting with people when it comes to music, and expressing myself through songs and singing. So that helps. It doesn't get rid of all the worry, but it calms me down in a way and allows me to put the worry aside for me to show up like I want to show up when it comes to performance time. And yeah, that's something that I didn't realize was helping me in the moment. But another example that I have is in class, doing or running like small group facilitations with my classmates. That's something that brings up a lot of worry, because it's like, okay, like I'm facilitating it, like, okay, are people gonna talk? Are people gonna answer? Like, what if I draw a blank? Like, what if two group members start arguing? Like, how am I gonna manage that? Like, all of these worries and fears and what ifs coming up. And before going into my class, what I did yesterday was I essentially talked to myself in the mirror. I looked myself in the mirror and I told myself it's gonna be okay, and I really brought myself down to a place of calm and reminded myself like I value connection a lot and having engaging conversations. And that's why, of course, yes, I'm doing it because it's part of my class, but also like I really do enjoy engaging conversations and stuff like that. So with letting myself know it's gonna be okay and reminding myself of the joy that I get out of talking to other people and connecting with other people through engaging conversations and like-minded things, it didn't get rid of the worry, but it allowed me to put the worry aside for a bit, which was very useful. And I actually, whenever I do this, when it comes to like doing my open mics or yesterday in the group facilitation, I did end up having a really fun time and I really enjoyed myself. So yeah, I guess I just like wanted to share that. And I think also like being aware of when worry comes up for you, like for me, knowing that like if I'm going to be in front of people, that's when worry shows up for me. So just being aware of that, start being an investigator in your own life and see when worry shows up for you most, or which situations like trigger your worry or your fear. And I know it can be so hard and so unconscious, especially if the worry is just like so normal. It's like, well, if I'm not worrying, then something must be off. But I think there also has to be at least a bit of a desire to want to change or help manage the worry, because I think that will really light a bit of a spark inside of you. I know it did for me, to want to find ways to help manage my worry. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Yeah, and if you're someone that struggles with worry, just know you're not alone. And oh, the shadows are great here on my face. Yeah, if you're someone that struggles with worry, just know that you're not alone. I'm with you there. And with tools and techniques, you will definitely be able to manage it. Yeah. And don't forget to give yourself a big hug today and be kind to yourself.